Yo, you could have been a wonder.
Right, as you can see, Freddie and myself are absolute fools. And that is why today, we're going to be seeing how we do in the FIFA career mode as players. Just see how much we grow. Alright, so for sprint speed and acceleration, we're going to be measuring how quickly we can get from one part of the goalpost to the other and compare it to the speed of real life professionals. Acceleration is going to be straight from one goalpost to the other, whereas sprint speed you're going to have a run up. So let's see how this goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go. So there is a proper way to work out your FIFA sprint speed, but that involves doing a 100 meter sprint speed and then finding your time for that. So I worked out what ours would be if that goal time was like, that speed was 100 meters, but obviously it will be a bit less than that. So I worked that out and made it a bit less, and also compared our top speeds in between the goal to actual players and gave us the scores. I'm not going to pretend that these went well. Penalties were very bad performance. There's not much to say about them really. We filmed a shootout a couple of weeks before for another video, and it was like 5-4 the final score. It was a good shootout. There were some bangers in there, but today just didn't really come together. So Freddie gets the higher penalty stat, and I have to do with 20. Volleys were hard. Like, we're out of practice because we haven't played for a while, but volleys, like, I think we both got pretty low in the end. That shot just there before this, that really hurt my finger, so I couldn't save many other shots from my left hand after that. That should have been a goal. That was clean. These 1v1s were the same as the other stuff, like each one you score you get plus 20 in the stat, and there's 5 attempts. This counted for finishing and some dribbling stats as well. Like, I ended up rounding all the dribbling stats together, but this had like attack positioning and stuff too, so yeah, these actually went pretty well for me. Got 4 out of 5. Not as much for Freddie, who's meant to be playing striker, so no goal, no goal. I did just end up like smacking most of them because I got fed up with messing around with it after a while. But yeah, like, hopefully he can make up for his lack of finishing by some other means. Stay later to find out. Look at this tackle too. Look, he's ahead of me, and look at that. I had to make the free kicks into some kind of montage, so there you go. And we like, Freddie scored 2 out of 5, I scored 1 out of 5. Messi scores 1 in 10, so that gives us both 99 free kick accuracy because we scored over double his record. So shush Messi. Short passing was very skewed off by the bobbles. We both had a tough time on this one. Not our proudest moments. We still hopefully should have a backing to for the passing stats to grow in a career, so we'll see how that goes and stay to find out. Long passing, I could blame the bobbles again, but it doesn't really work. I guess it sort of comes down to a lack of composure. Like, this is obvious when you look at the passes back. They were much more accurate than the actual passes into the cones. So the passes from me back to Freddie, or the passes from Freddie back to me, in this case. They were just on target, like not 5-10 meters away from where we were meant to get it. So yeah, didn't do great on these, but it was the first time playing together for a while, and we should be able to grow in the career. We rushed the jumping, but like Freddie got a bit lower than me. I got about goal post, so just gave myself rough stats on that. So for Freddie, I upped the shot power because of the penalties, good composure, lower dribbling stats because they were based on the 1v1s, good passing stats, but some like lower curve because he didn't really curve it, he kind of sliced it, still went top corner, can't really complain. Some good physical stats apart from stamina because I told him I wouldn't give him good stamina. On to me, I just kind of gave myself what I thought was fair. Higher dribbling because I did well in the 1v1s, decent physical, pretty low passing apart from the curve from the free kicks. So on to the career. Right, we're in the career, and for some reason I couldn't edit composure or interceptions, so they're both 50 for both of us. But here's our players and the stats, and I'm about to get us a Champions League winning team. Here we go, I got a young team, made sure that these players would grow so that in the future we're going to be winning trophies. And now Freddie and I are not the most valuable players on the team, but some other ones, so we'll see how that develops. This video took ages because I had to sim for like 5 years and sort out contracts and stuff too, so please subscribe because only 0.1% of you are subscribed, and if it says you're subscribed then you need to make a new account and subscribe again. For the first few seasons we just got promoted every time, and I think we won the FA Cup in League 1, and we also just won the Premier League in our first season in it. So here's a good goal Freddie scored on the last match.
Getting closer.
And for our first season in the Premier League, I'd say these are pretty decent stats. We've grown by so much. I genuinely thought this video was going to fail, like when we did rubbish at the football challenges, but you know, the magic of FIFA has just won me a Ballon d'Or too. But that's not important. The most important thing, the Champions League final, and we're going to go to that now. Freddie gave us an absolute banger to start off the scoring. Trust me, it is realistic. He can do that in real life. I've seen it many times, pretty much every session. Anyway, Liverpool scored again, but we were coming back up, and nearly in the last minute, Freddie scores again. Things were looking good. 2-1 up in like the 84th minute. Can't really complain. But then. Our keeper makes a mistake. It was really a mistake, trust me. It was going to go into extra time. As you know, Freddie has like no stamina. But then, Palace comes in. Bang!
Majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent! One team crestfallen, the other jubilant. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, you have to enjoy it because it passes so... Well, you just think how many games they've played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners. And you can feel the emotion.
So we've come to the end. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get weekly uploads out, and just enjoy the celebrations of Leyton Orient winning the Champions League. It will happen one day, trust me. Anyway, in a bit. And also I'll try and make sure I sort my goalkeeping skills out. Can't be having any more of that.